What is up, Vetbro Militia? It's your homeboy out here, your Vetbro extraordinaire, D-Lo the Vetbro, coming to you with another one, but this one with some inside fucking knowledge. So check this out, y'all. One of my old videos, old like I did like 3 weeks ago,
Right.
happened to do with the Navy, and it happened to do with FC. And as I mentioned, I had a homie from the Average GI Joe podcast slash now called C Stories. The homeboy Adam happened to be in FC, so I checked it out. And well, he's here with us today to break it down. What we missed, what we got wrong, and if I should shit on him a little bit harder. So, what's going on, Adam? How you doing today, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Danny?
Still cringe on that.
Thanks for having me back.
Nah, no doubt, no doubt, man. Hey, and congratulations on the name of Average GI Joe to See Stories. You know what drew, just for shits and giggles, what drew the name change?
Um, Honestly, is branding. It's easier to brand.
I feel you on it. It rolls off the tongue a little bit easier too.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, definitely. I completely get it. Just like me with this vet bro bullshit, bro. I'm loving it. D-Lo the vet bro, but it's still under the umbrella of On the Gunline podcast. I got
Yeah.
so many visions, bro. But anyway, yeah, dude. Thanks for reaching out, man, and we can get together about this FC. What does FC stand for to begin with?
Fire control man.
Oh, it says it up there, huh? There's a
Yeah.
reason I was a fucking cannon cocker, y'all. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do right now is we're gonna go ahead and play the video for y'all. We're gonna let it run in its entirety, and then we're gonna come back, and Adam here is gonna go ahead and break that shit down for us, Barney style. For those of us that just pull string, go boom. I'll be honest, to me, it just seems like a lot of high speed camera angles for a fool that's sitting in front of a computer screen. But all right, let's go ahead and break it down. Here we go.
Some days it's boring. Some days it's gun shoots.
Coolest part of the job is putting warheads on foreheads.
It's just so gay. Sorry.
This is the Mark 15 Phalanx CWIS, so close-in weapon system. This is the last line of defense for the ship. She will fire at 4,500 rounds per minute in air. Distance and time of flight to get there, we calculate that. You'll go around the ship seeing FCAs, which are fire controlman Aegis, and then you just have regular FCs, which are the conventional side. More of your conventional side FCs are going to be 5-inch CWIS, Tomahawk, and then your FCAs are going to be the whole facet of the Aegis world.
I work on spy, so I'm a spy technician. So my primary job on board is to make sure the proper operation.
How's the audio on your end?
Good, it's good.
And properly maintain a lot of equipment on board. And if they see like an enemy missile or air contact or a surface ship, and it's up to me and my guys that we're properly maintaining those said systems.
It's bringing back a bunch of memories right now.
We use Aegis
Oh, word.
Yeah.
every weapon system on board to see out as far as possible.
Dude, it honestly looks like a giant
Create
video
that fire
game.
control solution.
When I saw that bad bitch fire, woo!
I need to get you with the
our camera and our
in
radar.
touch with the
So the fact that we
5-inch
got
gunner.
that stuff, that means she's on point.
CWIS is more for air threats. We can use it in surface mode.
Mainly, we would be using it against fast inbound craft. It could be a Straits transit, so they're really fast. They carry payloads.
Damn. You got some bad aim there, bro.
We did in Tokyo in the water. I learned more about being an FC, of just being more in tune with the ship, being more in tune with the weapon system, knowing a lot more about what's going on.
We're probably the most rounded fire controlman you're ever going to see.
All right. So, is that an accurate representation?
it's pretty accurate. Like
Oh,
For
we'll start it back and we'll
yeah,
run it
yeah,
back.
yeah.
And
For
but
being like
what are
a
your thoughts?
for being like an official um Navy video, they say some pretty dumb stuff, but for the most part, it's a pretty good portrayal.
What do you mean pretty
Overall
dumb stuff?
picture.
Give me an example, like pretty dumb stuff.
Well, the way they're explaining, because there's two sides of the FC community. There's
Right.
Aegis and basically weapons. So they said they use the term conventional. I'll just like to use the combat systems and weapons. So combat systems incorporates the Aegis weapon system, which is a really high tech radar that we use
Oh.
in the fire control solution. And then the weapons side is all the 5-inch gun, the Sea-Wiz mount, Tomahawk cruise missiles, etc.
Okay, I gotcha. Huh. Sounds like one is the brawn and the other is the fucking
Pretty
the
much
brains.
the brains and bronze. Yeah, you could portray it that way.
Kind of like how we have our FDC, which is they come up with the firing data and solutions for all the mathematical portions, and us we just pull string go boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down. Because I have a bunch of questions, honestly.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the volume down a bit on it.
Pause it right here.
All right.
Back it up.
Back it up. Back it up. Right there.
Yeah. I just want to start off because, like I said, it's bringing me a bunch of memories.
Yeah, I got you.
We primarily live in what CIC Combat Information Center. So the bridge is where the captain stays, and that's where all the ship navigation is. Combat Information Center is where we do all the war fighting. And then I just want to this fucking headset would catch your fucking hairs and pull them like all the goddamn time. Those are like the worst headsets ever.
Yeah, couldn't they come up with something a little more?
I know,
updated?
right? And then that phone, that IVIX, we call that IVIX in the interior voice communication system. It's pretty cool. So it acts as part like landline, where we could call. Every shop has a phone that we could directly call to, and we could also dial into the net. So if we're doing war fighting or stuff on set, Tomahawkers would have their own net. 5-inch gun would have their own net when they were doing their firing problems. Even stuff like if there's a firing board and they're firefighting, there's a firefighting channel, so all the fire stations could dial in and just be in constant communication. So it doubles as like a landline where you direct call, or you could like.
Oh, is that what this shit is here?
Yep.
Oh, that's a phone. Okay. I was wondering what the fuck is that thing with those big ass buttons and shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, they're making sure your ass don't fucking hit the wrong number. God damn. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Well, cool. Now, so this is like what your station would have been like right here?
No.
Or no, you're in a different one. Okay.
Yeah.
So who sits at something like this?
That looks like the Aegis guys would sit at something like this.
Gotcha. All right, we're gonna keep going here. Just a bunch of knobs and lights just to get your brain going, I guess.
Yeah.
That's tight. That little Gatling gun right there. What is that shit called?
That's the Sea-Wiz, the close-in weapon system, aka the Phalanx.
Okay.
6-barrel, 20 millimeter Gatling gun, shoots 4,500 rounds per minute.
Damn. How's it cooled?
What's that?
How's it cooled?
Older ones are.
I'm thinking that those barrels must fucking get recycled quick.
Yeah. They call it the last line defense. That dome on top is a radar.
Okay, that one
so
up here.
It tracks incoming threats, and then that's how it. And then it's meant to destroy the airframe of like planes and missiles to knock them out of the sky.
Right.
It's cool. Like Sea-Wiz guys are one of the most well-rounded FCs because they deal with hydraulics, pneumatics, fluidics, all kinds of stuff. So I think he says later in the video that they're one of the most grounded FCs, and that's kind of true. Just because.
So this person that's up here,
this
person that's up here, what is their job? All they do is make sure that shit's loaded. Because I mean, they're not the ones that get to fire it, right?
No, the Aegis guys I think fire it, but yeah, they maintain the. Another thing, they call it R2D2 with a boner.
That's what it does look like.
Yeah,
though.
right.
Oh shit, that'd be dude. I'm surprised. I wonder if somebody's done that yet. Gone up there and graffitied that shit, make it look
Right.
like R2D2. That would be funny, dude. Yo, I did see this one thing on the interwebs earlier, where I believe it was this weapon system here tracks freaking it was like a civilian airliner flying by. You just see it go,
Yeah.
and you hear the guy's like, no, 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 no. And apparently, I guess it automatically tracked it.
Yeah.
Like nobody was behind the scenes. But I mean, who at the end of the day pulls the trigger, or does it go off on its own?
You could set it to go off on it, or it's supposed to go off on, or you could set it to go off on its own.
Yeah.
Right when I was leaving, the military, they're constantly upgrading and stuff, and
Yeah.
they were putting out revisions so you could remote control it for like speedboats and stuff like that.
Right. As we saw earlier, these guys have no fucking
Yeah, right.
range. Jesus Christ. Send them back to the range. All right. Well, looks like she's right there, giving R2D2 a nice little
A little handy.
rub and tug. Yeah. So it fires 20 mics. Right on. Okay. Damn. That's badass, bro. I'd hate to pick up all the links after all the brass.
I know, right?
The coolest part of the job is putting warheads on foreheads.
That's a man, they tell us, like, you hear that from the beginning of training till like you leave the boat. Fucking warhead on foreheads is a fucking common nomenclature amongst the fire controlling community.
That shit was funny, dude. When I heard that, I was dying.
Pretty cringe.
It is, bro. It is. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That right there, though, that's a 5-inch gun, I guess, right?
5-inch gun. Yep.
Damn, dude. Now this I'm interested in, like big time. Being that I'm a fucking field artillery man.
Yep.
So who fires this weapon system here?
Fire controlmen fire it as well.
So the same. So okay. So in the fire controlman, the FC realm, there's different types. And you have your tomahawk people.
Yeah.
You have your 5-inch people.
And
then okay. So who identifies which weapon system you're going to be working on?
Well, we have in the Navy, when we get our, I guess you would call it our MLS, we call it NEC. We have a general NEC, which is fire controlman. Okay. And we go to an A school. Right. And then when we go to our specific weapon system, we go to a C school, and that has its own another MOS attached to it, or NEC as we call it in the Navy.
What's NLS?
NEC, sorry.
Oh no, but you're saying I don't know.
MOS?
Oh, MOS.
Yeah,
MOS.
Sorry.
What the fuck is this?
You guys call it MOS, right?
MOS, yeah. Military occupational skill.
Yeah, NEC, Navy enlisted code or something like that.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, right on. So yeah, I guess it'd be like for us, like 13 Bravos. Being our series is for field artillery is the 13 series.
Okay.
But from there it breaks down to like if you're gonna be field artillery and working on like cannons, it'll be 13 Bravo. If you're gonna be MLRS, you will be a 13 Mike.
Yeah, okay.
So I see what you're saying. If you were gonna be like, okay, that makes sense to me. I'm picking up what you're putting down. All right, bet. This will be my baby right here, just because I want to smell the wolf pussy afterwards. I don't know if you guys call it wolf pussy, but that's what we call the smoke after the cannon shoots.
Yeah, I'll try to connect you with the 5-inch guy. But 5-inch, 54 caliber. They say like 16 to 20 rounds per minute it could shoot.
Damn. I just wonder how they pick up displacement. Being that, well, anyways, that's no here nor there.
Yeah,
I'm starting to nerd out on this shit. All right,
13 and 20 mile effective range, depending on the version.
Fuck, dude, that's why I trip out like the destroyers from back in the day, like that they used back like in World War II that you see a lot, and in Korea, like those were fucking huge ass cannons. They're firing at the same time. Crossbow, I guess you would call it. I don't know what you would call it, but because we call it cross carriage. But just how the recoil, from the firing, how much displacement does the ship take? You know what I'm saying? Like how it's got to move that fucking ship. I mean,
over 10 feet easily, right?
Damn, I would think so, man. Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, sorry, y'all. We're nerding out over here.
I
Over some
love tech talk, by the way.
You ain't the only one, brother. When it comes to shit like this, I'll
And then
nerd out all day.
bottom left of the screen, that's the VLS, vertical launching system. Down,
This
down.
here?
No, down. Right
This?
there. That's where all the missiles come out of.
Ah, okay, I gotcha. Huh. So is this would this be the type of boat that you were on?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Let me know when to stop. FC.
This is the Mark 15 Phalanx CWIS, so close-in weapon system. This is the last line of defense for the ship. She will fire at 4,500 rounds.
Yo. Why is she wearing that motherfucking helmet?
Kevlar
from
helmet.
Spaceballs. May the Schwartz be with you. Oh my god, dude. Okay. So they said y'all were saying, I was hearing them say that this is the last line of defense for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, I remember when I was doing a reaction to this, I was hoping that you guys have like M14s, M16s in there.
Yeah.
To
yeah.
be your last line of defense.
Yeah, we have small arms.
Okay. Because I'm about to say, if that's your last shit, I mean, you better start learning how to swim then, Chief. God damn, I mean, you're gonna run that around pretty fast on that, ain't you? But let's go on. God damn.
That's per minute in air.
I'm telling you, if it looks like a dickhead for real.
For real.
Air distance and time of flight to get there, we calculate that.
Okay, so all of this that's actually calculated in order to hit moving targets then, right? Like okay. And it kind of reminds me like the CRAM that they have like on the fobs like that to shoot down the fucking mortars when we would have incoming. So right on. Pretty high speed technological shit. And so who does all this? The Aegis guy, right? The FC Aegis?
Or
whatever.
I can't remember. I don't really know. No, CWIS has its own radar built internally that does its tracking.
Dude, he looks like he hates life.
See if anything points out. So I know they're switching they've been switching all the monitors to like LED flat screen monitors.
Okay.
Quick C story though.
Sure.
When I was on the boat, we still had an older version of the Tomahawk weapon system.
Yeah.
Using the old CRT monitors. And this is how old these monitors were, and a testament of the time of the military. It had a sticker on there that said 2 male lift required to move the monitors.
Yeah.
It literally said male.
No shit.
Lift required. Yeah.
Huh. You know what? I think did it say 2-man lift or 2
No,
male?
male. I remember stripping out when I saw it because I was like, yeah, it definitely said male lift required.
No shit. Yeah, I mean, I know I've seen things that said 2-man lift.
No.
But I mean, now you can't even say that anymore. It's just 2-person lift.
Yeah, right.
God damn. Dude, I'd hate to be one of the only broads on one of those boats. But at the same time, it should be queen for your deployment. So, but I'm sure those stories for different times. Yeah, dude, he looks like he's just hating life. Or they told him like, "Hey, pretend you're doing something." He put his hand to the left side, and that chick over there on his far right is just like, "Get me out of this picture." There's a chick back there. I just noticed her.
Yep, she's 100% asleep right now.
Right.
You'll go around the ship seeing.
So, how many people are usually in? Does it take to operate that system normally?
In combat systems, there's 2 Aegis FCs on watch. One 5-inch guy on watch, as far as the fire controlman community.
Okay.
And then 1 Tomahawker on watch in this room.
All right, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What are the shifts like in this? Like, what's the shift? 12 on, 12 off?
It just depends on manning. For Tomahawkers, we were 5 and 10, which means we were 5 hours of watch and 10 hours off.
Okay. Now, when
forever.
you're off, are you really off,
No,
or are there other duties that you're doing around on the boat itself?
yeah, we still gotta fit in our daily maintenance plus our regular like cleaning and stuff on top of any like drills we gotta do, like damage control drills, firefighting drills, even like us tomahawkers, we get tested weekly on our ability to fire tomahawk cruise missiles. So we gotta fit in those scenarios in as well.
Oh, okay. Shit. Well, I mean, I was just wondering about it because honestly, as I started getting a little more interested in some of this stuff as I was reading Homeboy's book,
Yeah,
Essay to Master Hefe. Y'all go ahead and check that shit out.
I
I
highly
think this is gonna
recommend.
get turned into a book, into a movie, bro. I saw something on his IG today that looked like it might be turning into a movie,
Oh damn.
and I think that'll be cool because it'd be like an updated version of the Cuba Gooding one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, dude, back to it, like just some of the shit that he was like the way he life on that boat seemed like, and I started wondering like, oh, they don't have specific people to work, like to, let's say, go knock rust off or make sure that the sea salt isn't fucking ruining. Aren't there specific people designated for that?
The
But anyways,
bigger the ship, the easier it is for like the deck seamen to handle that type of stuff. But like on these boats where you have 250 to 350 people, you got to pull more of that weight.
each one of you pulls your weight.
Yep.
Oh man. All right. Hey, quick question. This is gonna sound stupid. All right. Does does the anchor still like do people have a manual way of lifting the anchor in case,
Manual?
like, yeah, in case, for example, your hydraulics go down? I mean,
No.
I'm sure it's hydraulically lifted
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
dropped.
No, I
Oh,
don't think so. I think that's way too heavy.
oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Does who gets to drop the anchor?
The deck seamen do.
And do, like, is it like, do they get a kick out of it? Like, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a rites of passage.
they're really into that seamanship side of they get really into it. So yeah.
What do you mean seaman side? Explain that to me.
The seamanship side, pulling
Well,
lines, dropping anchors.
doing all the real sailor shit
Yeah,
versus
all that
the
old
inside
school.
work.
Yeah,
They do
yeah.
the outside work. You guys do the inside
I
work.
think they had to convince themselves that they're hardcore sailors because I think that job sucks.
I'm sure it does.
Right?
Bro. Especially you guys are all the same pay grade, but one's doing it in a nice air conditioned room,
Yeah.
while the other one's
It's probably like trying to convince yourself that basic infantry is like the shit,
yes, yes. Fucking infantry fuckers. Oh, you're a pogue. And proud of it, motherfucker. I'm the pogue you call when you're in a tick. So let's go.
FCAs, which are fire controlman aegis. Then you just have regular FCAs.
Bro, I guarantee you there is no plate
All right.
in there. There is no plate up in that shit whatsoever. Oh man. But you should be putting on one that you put it on floating.
It's
Don't
hot
put it on.
outside. It's hot outside. That plate's gonna make it hotter.
Bro, I got stories.
Which are the conventional side. More of your conventional side FCs are going to be 5-inch Sea-Wiz, Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty small fucking boat, man. I don't know how y'all could do that shit.
Like 550 feet or something.
Okay, what is this right here I'm looking at?
Right now you're looking at the center of the Combat Information Center. So to the left right there, the guy on the left, that's the head guy in charge, the CSO, the Combat Systems Officer.
Okay. And that's gonna be like what pay grade?
05.
Oh damn, okay, that high?
Yeah. He's not there all the time. They have their own watch list.
So because
Yeah,
05 in
I like 04.
okay, so like a major,
Yeah.
akin to a major in ours. What would that be in your sector?
Lieutenant Commander.
Okay. I'm about to say, god damn, a 05? Damn. But damn, I mean, that's a lot of responsibility that he has on, I'm assuming, on his hands, right?
Yeah, so and he just he's just overall in charge of the picture of the combat view. So everything combat related is going to go through him.
Okay.
Obviously, when it comes to like engagements and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the CEO, the captain of the ship, is going to have approval of everything, but
Final authority on it all.
yeah, final authority. But for the most part, he's the man in charge of combat systems.
So let's say, for example, if a fire mission, well, I'm thinking about my terms,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
would be if a fire mission comes down and they're saying, hey, we need to go ahead and shoot this target, whatever. And once you guys plotted your whole range and got all the data and you're set to fire, is he the one that gives you the command once you tell him, hey, we're ready on this side? Is he the one that says fire, or
Yeah, with approval from the
right once
yeah,
the captain says go for it, right?
pretty much, yeah.
Oh damn, there's a lot of fucking people involved.
It's really quick and efficient, I think, from my end.
I got you. I mean, I'm sure, but I'm just thinking in my head, like at combat speed. I mean, I'm sure you guys have drills for like imminent threats that
Yeah, yeah.
are, we call that shit like what the hell did we used to call that? We called it blitz when we used to go to the certification. Anyway, moving on.
FCAs are going to be the whole facet of the Aegis world.
I mean, that shit looks pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie.
Spy. So I'm a spy technician.
I don't know, but that mustache looks a little
dropping a little below.
Yeah, bro. But you know what? You got the rest of it shaved, so I'll give you a pass. You ain't wearing no damn profile or chits, as y'all call them.
So my primary job on board is to make sure.
So who sits on this side then?
Just some other department.
Oh, okay.
Officer. Those are both officers right there.
So they're just pretty much acting like they're doing something, but they're not really doing anything. They're just waiting for updates from the ones that are really doing the work.
Yeah, we keep a pretty accurate like maritime picture of like, our immediate area, and they're pretty much making sure that everything's up to date, because we need to know where civilian ships are, where our allies are, and where the enemies are, and they're monitoring the maritime picture.
Dude, great lead into what I wanted to ask you now. With the situation that's going on right now out there in the Middle East with the Houthis, whatever the things, yeah, with those fools, they're dropping like little bomblets or some shit, right? Now, do the FCs, are they the ones that are handling those missions against those fools right there?
They're not doing like the drone shit isn't us, but knocking out air threats out of the sky, that's fire controlman. And then recently they started shooting tomahawks, and that's obviously fire controlman.
Hell yeah. Did your dick get hard when you heard that?
What's that?
Did your dick get hard when you heard
that? Oh man, I get fuck yeah, dude. Seeing the fucking missile coming out of the launcher is it still fascinates me. But like,
dude, go ahead.
FCs are fucking, they're hot right now. This is a lot of action that those guys weren't expecting.
I'm just wondering, like, is there like a sound that you hear? Like, I mean, I don't know if there's like a button y'all push, or if there's a trigger you pull or anything like that when to launch the fucking rocket, or the missile. But I'm just wondering, like, is there like something on the boat that you feel as soon as it's launching? Like, is there like a rumble when it's kicking out? Like that's my bitch going right there.
So, part of our maintenance for Tomahawk is we had to verify, like on a monthly or quarterly basis, that the toxic vent dampers open and close on the ship, and that's to prevent the toxic smoke from the missiles launching from entering the ship. And I could hear the toxic vent dampers opening and close when we're shooting Tomahawk cruise missiles.
So that's how like
that's a sound that nobody else hears, but I could hear because we have to verify that those open and close as part of our maintenance.
Dude, it's funny you mentioned that. I have something similar for myself. When I was on one of the howitzers, it's called a Paladin, and all you hear when you're looking at it from a video from the outside is you just hear it idling up like "Ee," and I could tell when they're about to fire because just by hearing the mechanical stuff that's going, like, you pick up on it.
Yeah.
I can hear when the breech is closing. Bam! As soon as I hear the breech close, I'm counting in my head. All right, I know exactly what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
And it's just like one of those like, oh, there's a specific sound of just like when the breech closes and locks. It's just like, oh.
That's so cool,
God.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Look at us sounding like a bunch of fucking schoolgirls and shit. Oh man.
Proper operation and maintenance. I own and properly.
So I'm
maintain a
guessing
lot
that
of
this dude
equipment
is
on
doing
board.
all
And
the
if they see like
calculations for him.
Yeah.
Or a surface ship, and it's up to me and my guys that we're
He's probably like, those are some numbers that have to go on some report.
Right?
You know?
I would have thought that they would have had Asians doing that type of mathematics, but that's just me.
They use Aegis for almost every weapon system on board to see out as far as possible to create that fire control solution.
We're calibrating our gun to our camera and our radar and everything. So the fact that we got good data and stuff, that means she's on point.
Oh, geez.
T-Wiz is more for air threats. We can use it in surface mode.
All right.
Mainly, we would be using
Anything
it
else we should
against,
go over this before we
fast
go
inbound craft.
to the ones
They
that
could
are
be
really
a
running
straight
shit, which is the
transit,
gunner's
really
mates?
fast
No.
reloads.
Hold on, I want to see how bad this guy misses though. Miss. You're
Like,
dead.
hit everywhere around that boat, right?
Right, dude. It's like Star Wars right there. Shit. not only Star Wars, but what's that? The A Team. If you guys are too young to remember the A Team, oh, I feel bad for you. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the gunner's mate. There it is, right there.
This is good old fashioned military shit talking is about to happen right now.
All right, so I don't know much about the gunner's mates except that they look like they're the ones that actually have to prepare everything to make things look cool.
5-inch weapon system behind me is the largest gun system on the ship.
Shoot that
Feels
shit.
like your body kind of presses just a little bit.
I'm guessing that these were probably the guys that wanted to work on weapons but didn't have the brains to actually do the solutions for the weapons.
Yeah,
you're smart enough to maintain them, but you're not smart enough to fire them.
Basically, that's exactly correct. What's crazy is that the gunner's mate is one of the 5 original rates of the Navy. But the modernization of military created the FC role, and now GMs are just the dumb version of FCs.
The cavemen.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Gunner's mate.
Gunner's mate is one of the 2 oldest rates in the Navy.
One of the 2 oldest, huh? Not 5, 2. Damn. Which is the other one?
So it's gonna be quartermasters, gunner's mates, cooks.
Fucking cooks.
Right. Master at arms, and then
all right.
Somebody who obviously takes care of guns. We work with every type of weapons control system on a ship.
9mm Beretta, shotgun, M500, M14s, M16s, M4s, 25 mics, 50 caliber machine guns, and 240 machine guns.
Okay, this is what's killing me right now about y'all in the Navy.
Yeah.
You have to be in a specific MOS to learn how to fire the fucking 50 cal and the 240 Bravo. That's not like just something that y'all should qualify on periodically, or even your M14 or M16.
That's why now you can start seeing why I have some issues with some of the rates in the Navy. Is because everybody on the ship can pick up a gun, just like every. I mean, you have to be qualified. Obviously, you have to certify, but just like everyone in the Army is a rifleman, I guess. Isn't that
sure?
Isn't that
That's the Marines that say that bullshit.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I don't want to.
Nah, you're good.
But yeah, that's why everybody on the ship has the capability of picking up small arms and defending the ship, just like everyone on the ship is a firefighter as well. Everybody gets trained on basic firefighting. Everybody gets trained on cruiser weapons.
But it's the same. But is it are they specifically more experienced? Are they like the SMEs when it comes to these weapon systems? Is that what it is?
They're in charge of the armory, maintaining the weapons. They do the certifications for the crew.
That's crazy to me. I mean, because the 50 cal, the Mark 19. Oh, yeah, I don't know about the Mark 19s. But the 50 cal, the 240 Bravos, those are all just like crew serve weapons that are just, we got to go fire these motherfuckers, and we're proficient with them. You know what I mean? Like my 240 and me. Ooh, I could rock some shit with that bad boy. I didn't like Ma Deuce too much. That's the 50 cal for those, but.
And then and like I said, the probably most of the crews is gonna be quad up to the M16.
Yeah.
And then 50 cals, those larger caliber weapons are gonna be gunners' mates, but there's so few of them that fire controlmen end up doing it anyways.
Right.
That's why we're fucking everywhere.
No, and it makes sense. I mean, it's not like your priority or your mission. It is essential to use these weapons.
Yeah.
These are last resort type weapons for y'all for self-defense. So I get it, bro. But god damn. I hope there's a lot of dead fish down there. I'd be shooting those motherfuckers. I'd be trying to find a fucking orca. Get some.
Our sonar will take those out before they get to
word?
Well as the 5-inch.
25 millimeter, 50 cal, and 240s are typically small.
I don't know why they make it seem like there's like so high speed with the 240 Bravo. I could take that bitch apart and put it back together in less than 2 minutes.
They have to, man. Gunner mates
are just close in defense of the ship. If you're out, near Iran, they like to harass us.
Why is that fool holding onto his back like that, though? There's no need for that, bro. What are you shooting at? Are you imagining something?
Also close in defense, but more for air threats.
That's badass, right?
An enemy missile.
But what's fucked up is why they call him a gunner's mate when he doesn't get to shoot that.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm saying.
That's bullshit. Now I would understand if it was like the old school one where you had the motherfucker swinging this way and going this way, up and down, left and right, and the other motherfucker just holding on, shooting that bitch like that would make more sense.
So I always used to say, shit on. We used to love shitting on gunners' mates, but I always used to say like, your job is equivalent. Say like the M16 is you're loading up the magazine, you're putting the magazine in the rifle, and you're pulling back the chamber, and then you're giving me the gun, and I'm that's a gunner's mate in a nutshell, man. Like you do all that stuff, and I do the fun stuff,
For real, dude. Basically, you're like, you are 100% right. Lock, load, charge. Here you go. You shoot. Oh, and then after I'm done firing it, clean my shit.
Yeah, clean it up.
That's fucked up, dude. But look at R2D2 right there. Got that Viagra going.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Got that blue pill going on.
Yeah, he does.
5-inch can be used against air or surface contacts. Use it against another ship. Use it for an amphibious operation, bombarding the beach before Marines land.
I myself am a VLS tech, so I work on the vertical launching system.
That guy looks.
VLS.
That guy looks like a VLS tech too. He's all scrawny and he has all the acne scars on his face. That guy is fucking. I've seen that guy.
So what's a VLS tech? What do they do?
The vertical.
I'll let him explain.
System. What's that?
I'll let him explain it to us.
It's a lot more technical. There's a lot more electronics involved. You really have to use the training that you're given in A school and C school.
Okay, he didn't say shit.
No, yeah. So, the VLS, the vertical launching system, that's where we house the missiles.
Okay.
I'll give you that there is a crane that comes out of the VLS and they operate the crane and they pick up the missiles and they drop it into the canisters.
Orale. Okay.
So I guess that's kind of hardcore.
So he's kind of like a forklift operator.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Hey, you know what? Handle your business, VLS Tech. You are one of those. So he's basically a guy that needed a fucking dummy waiver to join the Navy. That's basically what it sounds like.
People can actually see what we talk about all the time,
Oh, I like those.
what we train for.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, okay, that's a Smurf round right there, though. I mean, okay. For in my artillery world, when I see a blue round, we call it a Smurf round.
Yeah.
Smurf. It's an inert round. It's
Yeah.
a training round. So I'm assuming that that's the same thing. In
Yeah,
this.
I'm pretty sure you're correct.
Yeah, dude. Damn, that's so sweet. Because I don't see a fuse on here. So I'm wondering, do they still fuse them? You know,
Yeah.
like, oh, they do have fuses for them?
Yeah.
Like with timing and all that?
Yeah, I think so.
It's down.
Oh, look at that. See, that almost looks like a 105 millimeter.
Where the magazine's at.
I don't know if that's the equivalent of 5-inch, but no.
We'll have people putting rounds into.
Because 5-inch, what's 5 inches in military talk? I only know like 105, 155. To be a 120?
I
can't.
couldn't tell you.
But okay, so there's the guy that's loading it. So that will be your number one, man.
Do the hoist.
Where's the
hoist will bring
powders?
rounds up.
Tomorrow we're gonna be.
Okay, so there's your powder canister right there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the charge is already in there.
5-inch gun, and that's my baby.
That ain't your baby.
I like when people go, yeah, that gun.
So I'm tripping out on.
The entire ground shakes beneath your feet, obviously. If you're in the ship, everything.
Okay, who just threw that out?
It ejected out.
Oh, okay, so it does eject out on its own. I was wondering, like, is somebody back there picking up after the breach expels it? Okay,
rattle.
They got one gigantic gunner's mate. He's just throwing shit.
right.
You're not sleeping anymore.
All right. So basically, they're the 13 Bravos of the sea, bro. That's what they are. So easy a caveman could do it. But look, I'm tripping now because I want to know, first of all, the charge. Like, I see that it's going to be, somebody's got to put a charge in it. So I saw them. Okay, so for example, I saw that they put the round in there, right?
Yeah,
so there's
it's
the
gotta
round.
be done. It's got to be done in here.
It has to be, right? I mean,
yeah.
But I saw, so they put it in there.
This is the room directly below the 5-inch mount.
Okay, so but when I gotta see the breach, bro. Because I mean, is the tube all the way elevated when they load it and then it drops down?
No, it's forward.
I gotta see this.
The rounds up.
See, but mierda. I want to see the canister, and I don't see a canister. There's got to be something with the with the propellant in it, and it's bothering me that I can't see it. See, there she goes with the canister, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I'm guessing, do you guys recycle those canisters?
I don't think so.
Huh? Because that shit looks used as fuck.
Tomorrow we're gonna be gun, and that's my baby.
Possibly. I'll try to connect you with the 5-inch tech.
Like, oh,
that's
yeah,
cool.
that gun.
So now you were saying that they're directly under there, right?
Yeah. So you can see the hatch going down to the magazine room right in front of the 5-inch.
All right, sorry, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so that hatch right there.
That hatch,
right?
yeah, goes into the magazine.
Goes in there.
room.
Okay, and we saw it going upwards, right?
Yep.
So it goes up. Then there's got to be some kind of mechanism that then flips around.
Yeah.
And puts it in there into the breach.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do they put the goddamn charge? Anyways, that's bothering me, and it will bother me. But God, I'm telling you, there's got to be somebody in there that we don't know about.
Feet, obviously.
And then look, They
If
grab
you're
the
in the
drink and
ship,
they're like, "Oh, toma cabrón."
everything.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Like
you're not sleeping
whack-a-mole,
any-
bro. Dude, that's fucking crazy. So this goes to y'all Houthis out there. Our Navy ain't fucking around here, y'all. These motherfuckers go hard, bro. God damn, I think it's one of the longest reactions I ever done. But hey, no biggie. What's up, baby? What else you want to do? What else should we look at, bro? Should we look at something? What do we want to clown on, bro?
Oh shoot.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you know what, dude? I tried to do the reaction to that day, the first day, but I didn't record the audio. First day in the Navy. What do we got here? Navy plebe. What the fuck is a plebe? Oh, you know what? Let's talk. Let's do this one real quick. This probably brings you some memories, I'm guessing. Becoming a sailor.
All right, you got the bus. Yep.
And when they get there immediately, we're going to be outside waiting for them, and we're going to start applying the stress right away.
You're going to adjust yourselves forward to where your toes are up to and even with that whole.
It's an E7 right there.
Aspects of joining Navy is the arrival at boot camp. It's your first test in performing under pressure.
Getting them in, getting them to comply, start listening to instruction, getting loud with them, putting them under stress, because from the very, very beginning, we need them to start making decisions and operating under a stressful environment. We'll get them running. We're going to be loud with them. We're going to line up. We're going to start giving quick orders, quick, fast.
So when you got there, was that at nighttime as well?
Nighttime, yep.
Okay. And the bus ride, I'm guessing you guys landed in Chicago and then took a bus ride up to
Great Lakes, Illinois. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Fast orders, very specific.
I'm gonna ask you as a grown-up, what's your shoe size?
The goal tonight is honestly to get them through a process. We have what boils down to.
Yeah, and it's crazy how people react under pressure. You know, they're just telling you, hey, go here. People are looking around, they're like, just go there, motherfucker. What's your shoe size? What's your last name?
Some people are just special. So wait, how you know what this fool's rank is?
The anchor's on his collar device.
He has collar devices. I just see those discs. Oh, those are anchors. Okay,
yeah, those are anchors. He has his surface warfare pin, and it looks like an air warfare pin. It looks like he has a con. He has about 4 Navy achievement medals.
He's been to Iraq on 3 different tours. Or I'm sorry, 3 different what were they called? No, not deployments, because they changed them to each star is operation, I guess, because like they went from, or like the phases, 3 different phases of the shit. Like they had the insurgency, they had the fucking awakening. Because I think I have 3 stars on mine. 3 stars and the ribbon itself.
He has that good contact medal with the 1 bronze star. The red one, the marine one, with 1 bronze star, which means he's been in some trouble, because those are easy to get. You should be getting one every
3 years, right?
Yeah.
3, 6, 9. How long is it? I mean, you're saying he's an E7, right?
E7, yeah.
So he's been in at least 10 years.
At least.
So yeah, somebody fucked up, unless he's a high speed and is barely making his 9th year and hasn't qualified for it. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to make 7 and 7, but I know we have people that made 7 and 7 pretty high speed.
In the Navy, it's pretty tough.
Well, the way that fool was talking about it, like he fucking fast tracked, bro. So, but anywho, all right. I mean, squared away. Wish I knew what his MOS was, but I'm telling you, that little fucking little cord right there, his little Fortigé, it's kind of killing me, bro. What's it supposed to represent? Do you know?
That he's a recruiter, or not a recruiter, a drill RDC
cadre,
or what
the fuck y'all call them?
process. I'm
RDC.
explain the expectations.
But you know what? I like his tone that he has as he's
Yeah.
marching in between there. He sounds like he's commanding authority or respect from them already,
Yeah.
you know, the way it's supposed to be. So I can dig that.
Talk to us how to stand.
I think that they wish they had that round Browns, but
And then we're gonna get him.
that's a
back
fat boy.
their initial PT year.
Is he gonna make it?
They get their initial PT year, so we're gonna get him out of this.
Hold on,
They're all
hold
gonna
on.
make it.
And then we're gonna get him in.
You saw that fat boy?
No, I didn't see it.
Where'd he go? Oh, okay. Maybe he's just a husky ass white boy, but
He's just thick.
cornbread. He's a cornbread white boy. Play football.
Nebraska guy.
Mm.
Colorado. So one of the things that pissed me off about boot camp, is before when I remember they gave you a list of things that you can take, extra set of clothes, stuff like that. And then we get to boot camp and they're like, all right, now throw all that shit, including the clothes that you're wearing, in a box so we could send that shit home. And then my mom's getting a box of my belongings with no contact with me. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Because you can't call home.
Right.
Have you ever thought about that? Like my mom just sent her 17-year-old son to boot camp, no contact, and they're sending a box of the shit he left with back home.
Hey, that's got to be fucking stressful as shit, bro. Dude, you know what's fucked up? I share the same with you on that one. They give us that whole list of, get your running shoes and get this and get that, bring this, bring that. I brought the clothing and everything, bro. All for what? To be put in a not even in a duffel bag. They just put in what they call a AWOL locker. Okay. So in case we go AWOL, they got our stuff right there and they'll just ship it out. I don't know what the fuck it was called an AWOL locker for. But yeah, I bought everything on that fucking list. Also had to give me a card, and the next day we go shopping for it at the PX. So thanks a lot, fuckers. Thanks a lot.
This is a PT uniform. On our podcast, C-Stories podcast, we rated this the worst uniform.
Really?
In the Navy.
Hey, you can't get ran over with that shit on, baby. Shit, you a walking road cone. What's it called? Anyways. Ooh, yeah, I saw you guys did but you guys have so many uniforms, bro.
I know. It's disgusting. The newest ones fucking make me throw up.
Make sure in the standards, and we're gonna get them in for your analysis.
So that lady cutting hair has been cutting hair at boot camp since before I got there. I recognize her.
You know what's a trip, dude? Is
Our mission. You no longer have personal space. Welcome to the United States Navy.
Everybody's scared walking.
I love that. I like to hear the voice of authority. You know what I'm saying? There's something about it that just gives me a fucking hard on.
I think that blue sign right there in the back, I think that is how to announce people that entered the barracks.
Oh, okay.
Like you have to say it verbatim.
Damn. Oh man. I think that they should shave all their heads bald too. You know what I'm saying? Make it equal across the board, baby.
To the door. But listen to every word that's spoken, because the little words are what's going to get you the attention you don't want.
Stop moving.
If we tell you to run, run. If we tell you to stop, stop. If we tell you look straight forward, look straight forward. If we tell you shut your mouth, shut your mouth. Like, you need to be able to listen and do what you're told.
And I hope it's still like this. You know what I mean? I really do. Because honestly, I was looking at some of the I was gonna react. There's another one that I saw that has like all 5 branches, and it has like their different boot camps. And I was gonna react to that one. But I think I haven't done that. No, I haven't done it, but I want to check it out. But anyways, in the Army now they're doing this shit called the 100 yards, or the first 100 yards, which is honestly stupid to me. I believe in the yelling, the screaming, because I don't know how it is with you all, right? But we have phases. We have red phase, white phase, blue phase, gold phase, and black phase. I think it was red, white, blue, black, and gold. I think gold was the last one, because what we had was they trained you to be a soldier for the first portion, and then you learn your job at the same time. They called it OSUT, one station unit training, where it was boot camp and your MOS school all in one time.
Oh shit, that would suck.
So Oh, it does, bro. It does, because we have drill sergeants that the whole time.
Oh God,
There's
no,
no, yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
yes. Now they get to give us away to the trainers
Yeah.
during the day, but then afterward we still got to go back to boot camp, like basic boot camp. We go back to our barracks. So, but anyways, I loved it though. I love that because that was specifically for like the combat MOSs, like your artillery, your calf scouts, your infantry. I think that's it, right? Oh, tankers. Though anybody that's in combat MOSs, we had, it was all just one fucking one 16-week fucking school. And anyways, but it was intense pretty much the whole time. But it was more intense the first 2 weeks. That was red phase. And that was meant to break you down from your civilian side. You know what I mean? It's that
Yeah.
shock treatment. It's like you're not a civilian anymore, you know? And the way it was broken down to me by one of the drill sergeants, because I was like, no, I'm not gonna lie, I got to a point where I want to fucking quit. Like, man, fuck this. I don't need this shit. And he was like, look, man, I'll put it to you like this. There's a reason it's hard, he said. It's to weed out the weak,
Yeah.
to weed out those that can't hack it. You know, do you want to go home right now? Go back to your home and tell them that you're a fucking quitter, that you quit. And you know, so he motivated me back up, like pumped me up. He's like,
Yeah.
I mean, if we made it easy and just anybody could do it, then what's the fucking pride in being a soldier if anybody else can be it? And now, like, you know, he pumped my ass up. And now that's why I get upset when I see
Yeah, yeah.
motherfuckers just walking through. You might as well make it an online school.
But
You know?
and it makes sense too, because I mean it's already hard enough, and the only way you could either make it harder by being resisting, or you could get with the program, and you know, let's just move on. And then when you choose that, let's get with the program. Now
Right.
you're on your way to becoming a soldier or a sailor.
Right. And that's exactly it, bro. I mean, honestly, the lifestyle that we live, it's less than 1% of the fucking populace in our country that do it. And yeah, we'll talk shit to each other between the branches and all day, every day. We'll even fight each other. But God forbid some civilian tries to get up in our fucking mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not your lane. Get the fuck out of it. Go back over there, because you probably would have punched a drill sergeant, you know, and let us go back to bagging on each other. Pieces of shit. Anyway, sorry, I'm starting to fucking go over. All right, let's see.
Quickly. Don't just act through fear or stress. You have to be able to make decisions, listen to input, and do things accurately the first time.
That's the thing that like gets me, is like you have to make a decision right there. You hear the directions and you have to make the, there's no second guessing or thinking about consequences. Like you hear something and then you have to do it, you know, and that frustrates me in the civilian world now. Is like I'm hearing things from work and I'm already moving on, and you know, you get a bunch of fucking talk back and feedback from these civilian people. I'm like, yo, man, just you know the assignment, let's just do it, you know.
You know, one of the reasons I had to quit my job, bro, people cannot make a fucking decision.
Yeah.
People cannot make a decision to save their fucking life. You know, everybody's so scared to make a decision. And I'm like, this is what I get paid to do, isn't it? I mean, I'm a supervisor for a reason. I'm in charge of these people for a reason. So, you know, I'll be responsible and accountable for my decision making.
Yeah.
But shit, if you're gonna micromanage me, then why the fuck do you even need me? You know what I mean? Don't. And it's I made decisions. I gave a fuck. You know, what are they gonna do? Chew me out? Okay, chew me out.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll tell you why I did it. Why?
Yeah.
Because your ass was in a fucking meeting. And I'm not gonna bother you during the meeting.
Yeah.
And I needed to answer right then and there. So I went with it. You know what I mean? Anyway, they could go fuck themselves. Anywho, sorry. I started getting a little emotional. Because dude, I've seen that in the civilian sector, that people do not. I don't want to generalize that everybody, but a lot of people are scared of making decisions because they're afraid of how it's going to make them look. And those are people that should not be in leadership positions then. Because a leader will make a decision, right or wrong. And whether it's right or wrong, they will take accountability for it or responsibility for it. All right.
Yeah.
If they delegate the authority to somebody else and say, hey, go tell them to do this, they delegated the authority, not the responsibility.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the one that said, go do this is the one that's going to get fucking hemmed up. Anywho, sorry, man. I get on my hot horse. Dude, let's go ahead and continue.
joining the Navy, but it's just the first step.
That's
Keep
right.
watching for more information on what
Right. I appreciate it, man. Hey, you know what? We did a 1 hour little. We
Dude, that
did
was
1 hour today.
like I'll listen to professionals talk about their profession all day.
Mm-hmm.
And I, even if I don't understand it, I just like hearing about it. So it was fun being able to talk about some of the more of the detailed stuff about the fire patrolman
Oh,
side.
dude. Oh, dude, no doubt, man. I dig this shit. Dude, I want to start going live on YouTube, but it's just hard to talk to yourself,
Yeah.
live. And I don't have enough of a big enough following yet. But I did notice that I went from 170. That took me 3 years to amass.
Yeah.
3 years to amass 170 fucking subscribers. Meanwhile, there's motherfuckers that do that shit in like a month, bro. But I'm okay with that. I take my time. But as soon as I started doing the Vetbro reacts, man, motherfuckers started coming towards it. They like those.
I like them too, and like especially like you were doing like the artillery videos, and most of the videos, like I could see like you get into the weeds of it, and I fucking dig that, and I think that's fucking cool.
Right on, bro.
And then,
You should
like
do
I was,
something with the
it was
sex story,
funny.
bro.
I was watching that artillery video, and you're like, by the way that the tent was set up, you're making up all these assumptions, and I thought he's probably fucking right.
Dude, there's no way in hell. Okay, so
that
that
shit
tarp,
did look sloppy as fuck too.
that tarp, bro. That tarp, it goes it's on that was a Paladin, all right?
Yeah.
It looks like a giant tank. So you're supposed to put the tarp on it when you're closing out the motor pool. That shit should be tight. I mean, like a fucking tent, tight, all the way down. You could tell a sloppy ass unit just by the way their fucking tent is. And their tarp is. You got me calling it a tent.
Yeah,
now.
sorry.
And that shit, it looked like straight garbage. All right. Dude, I just did a reaction to motherfuckers with pin on rank. And I used a clip that I put on TikTok. I did like a 1 minute clip with that dude in it. Turns out this guy was literally a piece of shit. He was a shitbag. Somebody hit me up that had encounters, let's say, with this shitbag. Because I'm sorry, I'm the type that I will nitpick shit. Was I the greatest NCO? No. But I did have standards. You know what I mean? And I'm all about standard, bro. I mean, shit, you can't be... how can you expect someone to... how can you expect to correct someone when you ain't correct?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But anywho, dude, yeah, man. What can we expect from Sea Stories? What do we got coming up?
I mean, it's just more of the same stuff, but we're doing a lot more of like we're taking like topics that are being passed around, especially on the Navy side, and then we're not specifically talking about those topics, but we're going into like the weeds of like why they're coming about, and like more the nuanced stuff, that the underneath the surface things that the sailors or the service members are dealing with that came about those things.
Okay, because I saw that you I think you said you went to Reddit.
Yeah.
Is that where you get some of the content? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, for me, it's hard for me to find content. Anybody out there making content, that's just hard, bro.
Yeah.
So props to you for doing it that way. Me, with this reaction shit, I'm gonna start reacting to reactors, bro. That's the only way I can see myself enjoying it, because I'm like I'm having a conversation with them,
Yeah.
So right on. Now, do you have a set schedule for Sea Stories?
Just twice a month.
Twice a month, just whenever they drop, no specific date.
Yeah, 1st and 15th around there.
Oh, okay. So payday, y'all. Payday.
Yeah.
1st and 15th, y'all. Right on, dude. Well, thank you again for.
And then, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No. Join me. What do you got for us, brother?
Good. I'm good.
You're killing me. All right, but nah, dude. I appreciate you being on here, bro. Shit. Maybe one day we can go live, bro, on the YouTubes.
For sure.
I'll be down as fuck, man. But again, the hard part is just, I'll tell you what, it's very demotivating when you have all these fools giving you likes and thumbs up and all this shit, you know, but then it doesn't reflect on the subs or the
Yeah.
listens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like I try not to even look at the views, because I know that my first year when I was doing that, I was like every fucking day I was looking. I don't even pay attention no more. I drop it, and I don't want to check it because I like to be surprised sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, one of my dude, you know what you should do? Shorts.
Say
The
again.
shorts, YouTube shorts, they fucking pick up quick, man. They
Do
pick up
they?
fire. Yeah.
I heard that.
So yeah, they pick up fire. So, and I think it's a good way to bring people to the ¿cómo se llama? To the channel itself. Like, for example, your semen on film.
Yeah.
So let's say, you were to do a something like that and then just clip it, do like
Yeah.
and then just fucking put it on a YouTube short. Bam, dude. And they'll start coming over.
And I have been doing that. I've been clipping a lot more of my videos into like smaller segments, and then
Okay. Yeah, dude. I just found out that on this computer I have some shit called clip art or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is. By Microsoft. And yeah, I love it. It helps me make quick fucking clips, and I just throw them on the goddamn. It does the whole flipping of it, so I can put it on TikTok. Works awesome, man. Anyway, my bad. I'm rambling over here, and my old lady's gonna get pissed off at me. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell y'all, now mostly men, if you decide to get your balls snipped, it doesn't hurt per se when they snip your balls. All right, it's very honestly, if you ever done manscaping and you nick yourself, that hurts more than when you get the injection, bro. It really does. What hurts is post-operative.
Yeah.
It really feels like, you ever seen those Asians that hit themselves in the balls with like sledgehammers and shit like that?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like for about a good week.
Oh,
all right.
shit.
So yeah, bro, it's been sucking. So I've been fighting that along with the fucking flu, bro. It's been horrible, man. Horrible. Anyway, when can we see you here on the gun line again, man?
For sure. Like, speaking on seamanship, there's a bunch of seamanship videos that I think would be cool to come back on and let me break down with you.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm down like Charlie Brown, baby.
Like underway replenishments, pulling in line work, stuff like that. I think
that sounds like my type of work, like, grunt motherfucker work.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
man. I think I would have been that guy that would have volunteered to have done that. Just
you wouldn't need to volunteer. You would have been on the
this motherfucker. All right. Touche. You got me on that one. Even though you're looking over here like a motherfucking butchered up lesbian, but it's all good, bro.
Yo, let us know what type of Navy seamanship videos you want us to break down. I'll come down and
dude. Here, how about this? When you want to come on, you let me know.
Yep.
We'll come on, and then at the same time, we'll just pull up the fucking like I did right now, and that way it'll be instant, automatic, like reaction right then and there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We'll let it play, and then we'll come back and react. You know what I'm saying? You could break it down dummy style.
Yep.
Because I need sock puppets. Fucker. Oh man. But anyway, yeah, man. I appreciate you, man. Good looking out. Let me go ahead and end this out. Do not hang up just yet. All right, everybody. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode here of D-Lo the Vetbro, coming to you with a new one. And
with no breaks in between.
That's right, y'all. We made it an hour and 8 minutes without having a stop. That right there is a fucking record, y'all.
2024.
With that said, D-Lo the Vetbro, letting you go.